Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'm here with this amazing video that I know that you all been waiting for, because I've been getting comments in my comment section like this and like this. So today we are going to be doing one of my sample Chevening videos. So guys, today let's talk about how a sample Chevening reference letter looks like. So guys, in my year I submitted two reference letters. One was academic and the other one was professional. So I'm reading the academic one. It was from my supervisor from the University of Boya. So the first thing that I would like you to do is to note how she started with the introduction. She said, letter of recommendation for Ms. Konda Delphine. I am writing on behalf of Ms. Konda Delphine, who is applying for the prestigious Chevening Scholarship. I've known Ms. Konda Delphine since 2007 as a student at the undergraduate level in the Department of Women and Gender Studies, University of Boya, where I serve as lecturer. Ms. Konda was a student in several of my courses, and I supervised her research project titled The Role of the Law in Addressing Women's Human Rights in Prison, a case study of the Boya and New Bell Central Prisons, July 2011, and ever since then, I have served as her mentor. Ms. Konda Delphine possesses strong skills in media, communication, and development issues. While at the University of Boya, she initiated different sensitization and advocacy programs on Ocean City Radio, a local community radio station in Limbe. End of first paragraph. So from the first paragraph, you see that my lecturer was working in line with what Chevening wanted. She started by stating the authority upon which she has to write a recommendation for me. She started by saying that, one, she was my lecturer at the University of Boya. She taught me in several courses. She supervised my research, and she has served as my academic mentor. So you see that she is the right person to write a recommendation for me. She has the authority because she knows me very well from an academic and a professional standpoint to make a reference that I can be accepted. I can go through a Chevening Scholarship successfully. The person that is recommending you should be someone that knows and understands your academic or professional career. The second thing she went on to say was she talked about my skills and that I have a strong background in women, gender, and social issues. She talked about the interactive radio program that I was working on Ocean City Radio. She talked about my research, which she said I carried out with assiduity and demonstrated the ability to work independently. Notice those keywords, because I am applying for a prestigious master's in the UK. It's rigorous. So they will also want to know that I have the capacity, the skills to go through Chevening, do my master's without somebody having to run after me to submit my report, submit my presentations, or write my exams, or do my research on time. So she's already telling them that I have the capacity to do those. And then she went further to say that I have a lot of experience working with NGOs, and that after I did my research with her, which she supervised, I mobilized various NGOs and human rights defenders to come together and bring gifts for the women in the prisons that I did my research in. And she said that I even invited her to be part of the project, which I did, and that I used the findings of my research to educate the society through the radio programs that I was doing at the time. So this is what she has done. She has made the person that is reading my reference letter at the level of Chevening to see that she was supervising me. Then I did a research with women in prison, assessing women's human rights in prisons in Cameroon. After the research, I mobilized different NGOs to come together, get donations, which I invited her, and I took those donations back to the prisons, and I used all of the information and the findings from that research in the radio programs that I was handling. So what she was telling the person reading the recommendation letter is, Delphine can take initiative. She doesn't only have the skills. She isn't only having the experience, but she can take initiative. She can do a million other things to raise awareness about something that she's passionate about. So it boiled down to skills, ability to take initiative, work independently. All of it, she was just screaming in this letter to say, hey, this is the ideal candidate for the Chevening Scholarship. Then she went on to say that she graduated with a Bachelor of Science degree in bracket double majors in Women's Studies and Law with a second class honors in bracket lower division. I've always told you guys that I had a second class lower, just to encourage those who want to apply for Chevening that you must not have a first class. Intellectually, she falls within the top 10 students who have demonstrated a capacity to work independently under little supervision. So you notice that she didn't lie. She didn't say I fall under the top 10 most intelligent student, because I had a second class lower. So definitely she has supervised more intelligent students than me. But she noticed that of the students that she has supervised, I fall among the top 10 who can work independently. After her graduation from the University of Boya, Ms. Konda participated in a one-year project in Belgium funded by the European Commission and the Council of Europe. Through this project, she researched the dynamics of poverty in different countries, produced a documentary portrait that shed light on the challenges of female immigrants in Europe, and also produced an educational resource for organizations working on youth unemployment and poverty. She featured the story of one of these immigrants in the final documentary portrait that she produced. So what she has shown the person reading is, even after I'd graduated from school, even after I was no longer her student, she kept track, because she has said she's my mentor. She kept track of my career path, of my progress. Even after school, I went forth to do the things that I loved doing. She kept on bringing in the aspect of media and communication, because I was applying for an MSc in media, communication and development. So she wanted to show the fact that I was doing media, communication and development even after I left the University of Boya. Then she went on to list all the different things that I had done, the different job positions that I had held in the area of media, communication and development, the awards that I had had and all of that. Her outspoken and uncompromising stand against issues marginalizing women and young people in Africa has earned her national and international recognition. She was appointed to facilitate a discussion on youth and decision making during the 4th Africa-Europe Head of State Summit that took place in Brussels in April 2014. Then she went on to list all the other things that I had done, like the fact that I played a key role during the World Conference on Youth in Sri Lanka. She also went on to talk about the fact that when I worked in an international organization in Cameroon, I worked in different refugee camps, working with young women and immigrants documenting their young refugee women, documenting their stories and their experiences as survivors of war. Then she said her dedication towards using the media and other communication tools in addressing development issues, coupled with her dynamism and ability to take initiatives in defending the most vulnerable groups in the community, is the reason why the Department of Women and Gender Studies nominated Ms. Delphine Konda for the prestigious Moremi Award for Young Female Leaders in Africa. In July 2014, Ms. Konda won the award as one of Africa's most promising young emerging female leaders of 2014. She is dedicated and has shown enthusiasm for research in the fields of media, communication and development, which I believe should be encouraged. Having schooled in English, even though I did write the IELTS test, but she remembered to mention the fact that I have done all my academic journey in English. Having schooled in the English language, I believe that Ms. Konda has the capacity and experience to pursue and successfully complete her master's program. Considering her expertise in the field, I strongly recommend these applicants for this scholarship. Such an opportunity will open her to a world of empirical research which she needs to climb the academic ladder. I believe that Ms. Konda Delphine has shown great commitment in exploiting the power of media and communication tools in addressing development issues. And then she signed her name, her position in the department, and the fact that she's from the University of Boya, and she put it on a letterhead and signed it and gave it to me, which I think I uploaded in the portal. So guys, that is how my academic reference was written. The professional one, I just can't find it in my email, but it wasn't very different from this. It was not that much different. Just the fact that the person was talking, it was my former boss, so she was talking about how she supervised me at work, and basically the same thing, similar things were also there. So I just wanted to share with you so you see how this should be written, or this can be written when you are talking with your mentor or whoever, the referee that is going to recommend you. So guys, that was it. Let me know in the comment section if you did enjoy this video. Until we meet again guys, please don't forget to create some impact.